So it's a new month, the month of April. The year's running so fast, it's running so fast, and you've begun your travel journey because you want to study in Germany. As you know, my name is Akere, and today I'm going to be doing the part 2 of the last video I dropped that says what happens if you fail the half number pre-form student colleague in Germany. So I'm going to be doing the part 2 of that video in this particular video. So you know what? Once again, Akere, and let's just jump into it. So, like I said, welcome back again. This is the first video in the month of April, and yeah, we're discussing a continuation of what we did in the last video of March. So, what happens if you fail the first half number preference? Sorry, half number preference student colleague. That's your entrance exam to the student colleague in Germany. So let's quickly jump into it, and in a few minutes or so, I'm not going to waste your time, and we are going to be doing. You know what I'm going to do for me right now? We couldn't get to 1,000 subscribers by the month of March, in which I was actually designed to get this 1,000 subscribers, but I couldn't get it. But you know what? You are seeing this video in April, so you know what you are going to do. Just click the subscribe button, click that thing. Yeah, click that thing right now, and yeah, you can help me achieve this in April. If you can't achieve it in March, they are always carry over. But the good thing is every carryover always have a solution. So let's carry this over to this new month, and let's just pass it in this new month by getting 1,000 subscribers. So what happens if you fail the half number pre-fund? Yeah, so I titled this video, what if a student doesn't pass in the second attempt? What if you don't pass in the second attempt? You write your first one. In the first video, we discussed your first one. I said you can write it twice in a year. You've read the first one, you failed. Now the second one, you also failed. So what happens if you don't pass in your second attempt? Now, you need to know this. I'm going to read this out. What you will be given now when you're coming to Germany, what you'll be given is the visa they give to you, the resident permit they give to you is for study. They give you a study preparation visa. Check your visa very well. It's a study preparation visa, and this study preparation visa can take you up to 2 years. Yeah, that means in these 2 years, you need to have a study place. You need to be in a university. That is actually what they give to you. Look at it very well. As long as you are coming for BSA, this is what you are going to be getting. They are coming from Nigeria, you are coming from Cameroon, you are coming from Ghana, you are coming from India, you are coming from Vietnam, or wherever you are coming from. What they are giving you is, as long as they are going to be doing the student colleague, yeah, is student study preparation visa. You need to have a study place by the end of 2 years, and it is, like I said, it's valid for 2 years. In these 2 years, you have to complete the language program. Yeah, in these 2 years, you have to complete the language program, finish the student colleague, and get into a university. 3 things: complete your language, finish the student colleague, enter the student colleague, yeah, and get into university. Now you've completed your language, you are in the process of getting to a student colleague. You've written your first attempt, you failed. You've written your second attempt, you failed. That means a year is gone. Now you have just 1 year left. Just a year left for you to get into university. So what do you do? What do you do? Yeah. At the end of the 2 years, let me tell you this before I tell you what you do. At the end of the 2 years, you need to be enrolled in university. With this, you can extend your resident permit. So if you don't get into university at the end of the 2 years, it's going to be very tough for you. Now it needs grace. People get in Germany, I'm going to tell you, people get different grace in Germany as a student. The grace I have, I know many people will tell you that the grace I have, you might go to the same place and you don't get it. That's one thing you should know in Germany. People get different grace in Germany. So what happens if you don't get enrolled? You might be lucky to get an extension for some months. Yeah, that's after the 2 years. Now, in the second year, you applied again, and you write and you fail. Don't say I'm saying that you're always going to fail. I've seen people that have written this 4 times and they failed. So me say you might fail. It's not that I'm wishing you to fail, but I'm telling you the possibility. You know, I always say this to my dad. Yeah, I always say to my dad, a student has two options in an exam. Is it that you write the exam and you pass, or you write the exam and you fail? You have just two options. Is it that you pass? Pass can be you might come with the lowest mark, but at least it's written on your certificate or whatever that you've passed. You don't have to repeat this exam. And is it that you fail? If you pass, you are good. If you fail, what is your next option? And which is what is bringing us to this. So if you fail again, now you have one last attempt, just one last attempt to write the student college, and your 2 years is going to be, it's gone. You have to decide by yourself, should I write the last one? Should I go for the last one, or should I return back to my country? So it's left for you to decide if you want to write the last one. You can attempt the last one, but you know your time is difficult. I will tell you, attempt the last one. When you attempt the last one and you failed again, in case you've made it far to this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I told you we were unable to get 1,000 subscribers in March, and this is April. We really love to get the 1,000 subscriber. I'm Akere, in case you don't know my name. I'm a media designer, I'm a YouTuber and a content creator, and yeah, you can always hit me up at any time. Of course, this time is coming. You might want to bless me up with something. You can just chat me. Akere, please, can you please send me your PayPal accounts, and I just, yeah, you know, why as Nigeria we say, just send something, just as if talking of appreciation, that would be very, very nice, you know. And you can always hit me up for your design work, for your video editing, and if you're in Germany, for your photo shoot and for your video shoot also. Of course, I'm always there for you. So you want to do this last attempt. You want to try this last attempt and see if you are really going to get it in your last attempt. It's a do or die right now. You have to pass it. If you don't pass it, your 2 years are gone. Yeah, normally, if you fail the last one, all you have to do is, goodbye, my lover. Just pack your things, return back to your country, and start the process all over again. Normally, that is what you're supposed to do. But now, if you want to apply grace, I believe in grace. I'm a Christian, you know. I believe in grace. Other religions also believe in grace. You want to apply grace, you can go to the foreign office, your Ausländer Behörde, apply again, and tell them, I've been writing this exam. Show them the proof that you've been writing this exam, but you're not just passing it. You might get a grace, right? And your stuff gets extended. In this case, they will give you a few months again. Then they will, maybe you need to make the last attempt to write the last one. They will give you a few months to extend. They will extend your stuff for a few months and see if you can pass another one. Yeah, that is grace. That is grace speaking for you. On a normal sense of it, all you have to do is just return and pass again. There is another form of grace. I think this video I'm just talking about grace. If your name is Grace, just lift up your hand, just comment, my name is Grace. So another grace you could get is you can apply for what we call the Ausbildung. That means you are shifting away from studies entirely, like you are moving away from studies and you are entering an Ausbildung. It's a professional study, or maybe you want to be a photographer and you just go study photography for 2 or 3 years and you come out with a certificate. You go straight directly. You are working in a company and you are going to school at the same time. You want to be a painter, you are going, or you want to be a nurse, you can apply for that. That takes grace also. It takes grace for you to get it. You might get it, you might not get it. Yeah. That is another grace. That is another option for you. You just have to try. Yeah, you have to try. If you get it, fine, and they renew your stuff, it's good. So that is another grace. So like I said in the video, why students always fail this exam? They always fail this exam because of lack of preparation. Yeah, because of many people have chatted me and said, Joe, if I come into Germany in my first year, do I get a work permit? Then I was telling you, like, in your first year, don't even think about work permit. Yeah, you shouldn't be thinking of that. You should be thinking about passing your student colleague exam, getting to a student colleague, passing your student colleague exam, and getting to university. By the time you get that, see, you became a king. Like you just become a king, and you can get into university. Then you automatically get your work permit. Then you are free to work and do your many jobs and just be able to help yourself. So those are the options you have. Those are really the options you have. If you're just joining this video, you might need to go back. You might need to go back because you've missed a lot. And you might need to go to the first episode of this particular video to get what you missed. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button. And this is all the information I have for you. I said if you failed again, grace will lead you. Yeah, grace will lead you. You might apply for an house bidding, which is like 10% of you chances of you getting it, or you apply again to extend your stuff, which you might get some few months, and they'll give you like, okay, try and apply for another student college, have normal proof and see if you are going to pass it. Yeah, and again, the last option, which is the normal option for everyone, who don't get into university after 2 years, is you return back to your country, which is the normal option. So if you don't want to go for the normal option, then apply all this grace, and all this grace might actually work for you. So this is the end of this video. I hope I'll be able to share some light and give you some information. For those of you asking me to share my full story, I'm going to be doing that very soon. So I've just continued to stick to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to share. I remain Akere, and I will see you in the next video. For now, stay safe and be good. Peace out.